Welcome back, Rockstars! This is your Rockstar VA Sera and welcome to Virtual Assistant Real Talk. And for today, we're going to answer frequently asked questions about being a virtual assistant. Pero bago yan, gusto ko munang magpasalamat sa aking hairstylist. So, napansin niyo naman, bagong kulay yung hair ko. So, I wanted to thank Kyle Nelson. Ito yung Facebook niya. And he is a professional hair and makeup artist, and at the same time, siya rin ang nag-aalaga ng aking hair. So, thank you so much, Kyle. And because it's August, it's my birth month, and ngayon is our vlog 10, so kaya nag-prepare talaga tayo. And of course, I wanted also thank you ang nag-aalaga ng aking nails. Look at my pretty nails. Okay, so thank you so much, AngelFab Nailz. Ayan yung kanyang Facebook. So, I'm going to put those links in my description box, and you know, baka interesado kayo. By the way, this is not sponsored. Gusto ko lang tumulong sa may mga business, may mga services na ina-offer ng mga friends ko, and I'm going to give a shout out to all of them in my future vlogs. So let's start. I have my tablet here. Andito yung mga questions nyo. So yung iba sa inyo ayaw nang pasabi yung name nila. So hindi na lang natin babanggitin. I'm just going to answer these questions. And our first question is, how did you start your virtual assistant career? Okay, so I started back in 2015. Galing po ako sa call center for 10 years, and then I decided na ako at saka yung asawa ko, we've decided to try working at home since malalaki na yung mga bata, and we just wanted to be physically there to guide them and syempre assist them. And yeah, so 6 years na po kami virtual assistant. Next question, what are the steps you did to land your first VA job? Okay, so first VA job ko, I started applying in a VA company, and then I got my real estate training sa company na yon, and then I decided na mag-freelance after a year, and I created an account in Upwork, and nag-apply na ako na nag-apply until I finally land my first freelance VA client, and that is a data entry job. Next question, how did you make your resume stand out? Okay, so na-mention ko to sa first vlog ko, infographic resume, guys. Usually, yun na yung, alam mo yun, yun na yung makakapag-impress sa clients. And I created my infographic resume sa CANVA. So, I'm going to post the link of CANVA below in my description. And yeah, there's a lot of templates, and just a tip, guys, I've mentioned this, but I wanted to remind you again, focus on the services that you can provide, and background, your employment background na mag-highlight sa mga online skills na pwede mong ipakita sa client, since client would only focus on that and not really on the other details of your resume. Next question, what if I'm asked to do something I don't know how to do? What if I asked to do something I don't know how to do? Okay, so advice ko, guys, kasi I've experienced that then with my previous clients, and I usually, especially kung meron akong idea, I usually say yes, and then I would do my own research, how to do the task. And since na-mention ko nga na iba-iba ang approach ng client, iba-iba ang work styles nila sa business nila, so they will still give you training and assist you. Pero, you know, there are clients na bigla ka na lang tatanungin na, kaya mo ba to? Alam mo bang gawin to? Or ganyan. Just show your willingness to learn, especially if hindi kayo familiar sa task. Just show your willingness to learn, and the client will, you know, will provide and try kung kaya mo yung trabaho. So, yeah, you just have to be honest. What are the benefits of a virtual assistant? Okay, so benefits or advantage of being a virtual assistant. Syempre, number one, nasa bahay ka lang, mas matipid, hindi yung kakain ka sa labas or doing yung mga ganung bagay. At saka yung pamasahe mo, mas makakatipid, walang traffic. Especially nowadays, it's pandemic, so mas safe sa bahay. And syempre, pag meron tayong mga, alam mo yan, pag meron tayong mga natural disasters, like, you know, may typhoon or something, safe talaga na nasa bahay ka, kasama mo yung family mo. And what else? Mas marami kang oras sa family, definitely. I know that, you know, most of you who really wanted to work at home is because you wanted to spend time with your family, and yun talaga yung priority natin. So that's one of the advantage if you're working at home as a virtual assistant. Next, what are the disadvantages of being a virtual assistant? Okay, so disadvantage, I don't really consider as a disadvantage though. Pero kasi pag virtual assistant ka, you work alone. So you work alone, wala kang coach, walang mag-a-assist sa'yo. So you parang you have to be resourceful and, you know, just independent. So yung iba hindi sanay ng ganon, pero I'm sure guys makakayanan nyo yan, masasanay din kayo. And another thing is kapag freelance ka or subcontractor, usually walang contract. So with that being said, pag hindi na kailangan yung services mo, so hindi ka na kailangan sa team, aalisin ka na. So yung parang stability ng work mo, so yun lang. So dun papasok yung pagiging badiskarte mo, like, you know, like you continue applying for part-time jobs and, you know, a couple of clients para talagang maging stable yung trabaho mo as a VA. And also, like, another thing is sa virtual assistant or kapag nagtatrabaho ka na, walang paid leaves, walang birthday leave, walang sick leave or ano, pero merong mga clients they would consider. So like your birthday leave, they're gonna pay you for that. So depende talaga yan sa client. Next, I have a full-time job but I want to have a part-time job for additional income. How do I start? Okay, so if you have a full-time job and I know na you're committed with that and that's your priority, and siguro iniisip mo na kaya ko pang magtrabaho for like additional 3 hours a day or probably 2 hours or 4, depende sa schedule na kaya mo, feeling mo, just to have an additional income, I would suggest you apply as a subcontractor. I covered this in one of my vlogs, so panoorin niyo yun, and you're gonna get a lot of ideas on how to gain clients as well. So yun ang suggestion ko. Try subcontractors. Next question, how does the client pay you? Okay, in my personal experience, my client pays me via PayPal. So sa PayPal, meron din siyang mga fees like any other payment system. Pero usually, mas familiar si client doon. And some of my clients would actually pay me diretso sa bank account. So, depende sa conversion ng dollar to peso. So, i-check nyo lang yan kasi nagbabago din naman yan para accurate yung bayad sa'yo, ni client. Next, what are the requirements to start your VA career? Okay, so I wanted to straighten things out. Kapag naisip mo na gusto mo nang mag-VA, ano ba yung mga gamit na kailangan mo? Okay, dalawang bagay lang guys. Internet and desktop or laptop. So kung may desktop ka na and may internet ka na, you're good to go. You can start. Sabi nga nila, just start. Kung ano yung meron ka, and then you can just upgrade kapag na manageable na yung trabaho mo. And that's one thing na I wanted to clarify. Yung mga specs, meron kasing iba, nagre-request sila ng specific na specs on that. That is because meron mga systems na talagang kakainin talaga yung ano, kaya parang magagamit mo lang siya pag ganito ang specs. But for the others, hindi. I mean, I have to tell you guys, I have one VA, ang gamit na lang is the prepaid. So, nakakapagtrabaho siya, stable naman yun, and wala naman nagiging problema. So, as long as kaya ng internet mo, habang nagtatrabaho ka, hindi siya paputol-putol or hindi nagkakaroon ng disconnection. And at the same time, your laptop can, you know, open a Gmail, access Google Drive, or, you know, client systems. And you're good to start your VA career. Can a student work as a virtual assistant? That's the next question. My answer is yes, as long as it's 18 and above. Ngayon, 18 and above, as long as marunong siya sa computer and then marunong sumunod sa instructions and also may bank account. So, pwede yun. And for the others, pwede naman as long as subcontractor. Depende talaga yan sa mag-hire sa'yo. Pero like I said, the client really, doesn't bother as long as you provide the service and they're happy with the service. And yes, kayang-kaya mong maging VA. Next question, do you have 13-month pay? Okay, the answer is no. Walang 13-month pay ang mga VA. Pero, merong mga generous na mga clients na they would give you an additional. In my experience talaga, may mga clients talaga ako nagbibigay ng parang Christmas token, Christmas gift. And yes, wala kang 13-month pay, pero if you're, alam mo yun, pag inalagaan mo talaga si client, they're gonna be generous din sa'yo. So, that's my answer. And next, what's a good rate when starting your virtual assistant career? Okay, so like I mentioned, you can start low first. Some of the aspiring VAs na medyo familiar sa mga basic VA task, they start from $3 to $3.50. Meron nga mga $2 lang eh. Alam mo yan, parang they just want to land on a client. They just want to have a job. So kahit magkano pa in-offer ng client, go mo lang. Kasi you're gaining experience and kapag natuwa sa'yo si client, eventually, they're gonna give you more tasks and they're gonna raise your pay and yes, parang they're gonna reward you. So kapag marami ka ng clients na nakatrabaho as a VA, that would definitely add up to your resume, to your credentials, and eventually you can raise your pay rate and yes, lalaki at lalaki ang sahod mo. Para ka lang nag-a-apply sa trabaho, so sa bagong work. So start ka muna from the basic salary and then work your way up. Next question, how to handle difficult clients? Okay, so I've experienced difficult clients. And I guess what I wanted to, an advice is to just stay professional. Hindi naman natin makakontrol na meron talagang mga clients na very difficult. One example is a racist. Nangyayari yan, guys. Meron mga clients na racist and how they treat you and mararamdaman mo yon. But again, you just have to stay professional, be honest, and tell the client that you're not comfortable and you wanted to, be respected. And kung gusto niya talagang magtrabaho and to really have a good working relationship, and you just have to be honest. But if the client still continues like treating you that way, then I guess it's really time to part ways. Dumating na kasi ako, guys, sa point na I fire my client if I'm not comfortable, especially like that. So, mag-iingat lang tayo na magkakaroon tayo ng experience sa mga difficult clients. And that's okay. I mean, nangyayari talaga yun, guys. It's how you're going to react in that situation. Alright, next question. Ano po ang nature ng trabaho mo? Alright, so this question, medyo vague to. Pero just to answer this, is I have multiple clients. Meron akong client nasa real estate industry and I am the transaction coordinator. So ako nagpa-process ng mga kontrata sa bentahan ng lupa and ng properties. So I process the contracts during the closing of the deal to the pre-closing, and then ako rin yung nagma-manage ng social media ng client ko. So nagpo-post ako ng mga properties kapag binibenta na nila, and then I also engage dun sa mga buyers and sellers ng mga client ko. Okay. And then I also have a client na nasa cleaning industry. So ang trabaho ko doon is a social media manager. So I manage Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for that specific client. I also have one client na ang trabaho ko is a graphic designer. And sa advertising company po siya. So, I create the layout and also conceptualize kung ano yung content calendar ng client ko. And then, I submitted for approval. Pag na-approve siya, I schedule it in the social media platforms ng client ko. So, I have those clients na iba-iba, which is pretty challenging, pero sobrang dami kong natututunan and I really like what I'm doing as a VA. Next, magkano ba ang kitaan dyan? Okay, so nabanggit ko to sa vlog, yung legit salary ng mga virtual assistants. So, check nyo yung vlog and you'll have like, an average idea. Pero usually, from 10,000 to 90,000, posibleng sumweldo ka kapag virtual assistant ka. Next, anong oras ka nagwo-work? So, ang work ko, I have clients na syempre, i-mirror mo yung schedule mo sa time zone ng client mo. So, ang work ko is panggabi, so graveyard. Nasa night shift ako and I also have Australian clients which is in the morning or afternoon. So, depende talaga yan sa time zone ng client mo. And kung anong time kagusto ng client magtrabaho. Next! Paano ka nakakakuha ng client po? Okay, I mentioned na po ito dun sa isang question is I apply via Upwork and Golance. I also, there's also options to check on clients in social media platforms. Maraming nag-hire ng mga virtual assistant dyan. So, you can check that out too. Ano bang pinakamabilis na way para kumita ng nagmamadali? Anyways, okay, so for that, i-PM mo ko. Mag-usap na lang tayo. Tuturuan kita. Okay. Alright. So, next, paano ka nag-work pag brown out or nawalan ka ng internet? Okay, this is a good question. Diyan papasok yung backup. So, meron akong desktop, meron din akong laptop. So, I work sa laptop ko. Pero just in case na mag-crash yung laptop o biglang nagkaroon ng technical issue, then meron akong desktop para tuloy-tuloy yung trabaho ko. Meron ding mga instances na nagtatrabaho ako and then biglang nagba-brown out or biglang nagkakat yung internet or biglang nawawala yung internet for some reason, lalo na pag malakas ang ulan. Alam niyo yan. So, meron akong backup na internet, cable internet, para lang just in case na mangyari yung mga ganun. Kasi, honestly guys, merong mga clients na medyo mahigpit sa ganyan. Gusto nila talaga stable yung internet mo, kaya yung iba nag-upgrade talaga ng internet package nila para lang just to make sure. Pero kasi, kailangan ng backup. So, dalawang internet at least or dalawang systems like laptop or desktop. Kung mag-brown out man yung battery ng laptop mo or parang dapat meron kang option para tuloy-tuloy hindi ma-distract. Pero minsan talaga nangyayari na nawawalan, lalo na pag kunyari malakas ang bagyo. So, wala talaga tayong choice. Pag umokay na, then you just have to update the client, apologize, and tell them what happened. Maintindihan naman ng client yun, for sure. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. So, ito yung madalas na tinatanong sa akin. And I hope that you learned a lot from this video. If you do, don't forget to click the thumbs up and of course, share this video. Leave your comment kung meron pa kayong gustong i-cover ko sa mga susunod na mga vlogs. And share this with your friends and families and even dun sa mga alam nyo na gusto talagang mag-work at home or naiintriga or curious kung paano ba mag-start. This is the channel for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Once again, this is your Rockstar VA Sera. Stay happy, choose to be happy.